Oh, I can't even read that. September 27th, Friday. I wanted to ask you guys' opinion on something. When this guy moved in, I cleaned up my shop real nice. I'd moved the bolt, kind of like we pulled it up forward. Or no, I pushed it back, we stacked that wood, I squeegeed the floor and everything, let it all down. Well, Dwayne had said something about, I'm worried about leaving cars overnight, outside and stuff. And I was like, you can park stuff over here as long as I don't have nothing in here. Well, can't remember what night it was, but I stopped by and I walked in and I was pretty pissed off. Everything was just covered in dust. I don't know if this will even show up. And there was a notepad sitting there. Okay, so that was actually clean until another night. He was priming and sanding in here. I had all this stuff all cleaned and wiped down, and usually I don't close my stuff up. As you can see, I don't have all my sockets back where they should be. But, it's just kind of frustrating. Now everything I just spent time, I sprayed this cabinet down with Nature's, and, now look at it, It's like now I gotta clean everything, how do I confront him about it? He said he's willing to throw a little extra money my way, but, I don't know if this aggravation's worth it because, okay, this is how I come walking into the shop today. I asked him last night, when he gets here in the morning if he could squeegee the floor, and that's pretty much how it looked. You could see where he kind of squeegeed, But there, the garden hose is wrapped up there, so he didn't move that or nothing. Look underneath the cabinet. That's how a customer of mine would walk in and see. I just squeegeed this side real quick. That's the way it should look. But all that's from him. Just doing like 2 cars in here. He did a minivan in here the other night. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I'm not using it, and he really needs extra space. But I gotta spend my time to clean it. I shouldn't have to. I should be able to come here and do other stuff. I don't really want to go through all this stuff and start organizing this board. But, and then I did get a call. I'm doing a reefer wash out at like 2, 3 o'clock. So I set up my pressure washer and that. And yeah, I don't know. I ran, put out my 2 signs. We knew somebody would come in for a car wash. This is the other question, he posed to me the other day. I think it was Wednesday. I was doing a gold details. I only did 1 job this week, $150. He offered to switch sides. I would get the small side, he would get the big side. He would pay $500 a month. So basically he would be paying my rent for the whole shop. But he would get this side. Now, I thought about it for like 2 minutes, and I made my decision. No, it's just not going to work out. Yeah, it would be nice. I could get caught up quick with John. Business is going to be slow this winter. All I'd have to pay is the water bill, and then the part of electric, which wouldn't be much. He would be responsible for the big side now, so he'd be paying $120, $130 a month is what I normally pay in the winter. Keep the heat on very minimum. Keep the pipes from freezing because they're all on this side. I wouldn't have to worry about that. I would only have to pay the little extra of whenever I did work over there. Kevin needs in the shop too or something in the winter. Or if I do car washes. That side has a very tiny floor drain. It's like that big. The it gets flooded in there, basically around the tires, while I'm washing the vehicle. It is very small. I mean, I put all my stuff over there, well, the cabinet, the water hose hookup's over here, so I would lose some hose. I'd have to buy another hose. The lighting over there is crap. There's just that one center roll, so I'd have to buy more lighting, which that's the situation he's in, you know. I don't know. He really needs to get, he's looking at getting a ventilation system, because God, I can't even stand being in here, you know. Now it's good, but about a half an hour ago, he just painted and cleared a minivan in there. I stuck another box fan. He did build this wood thing, so he's got some money into that, probably. But he bought like a cheesy box fan. I got my box fan in front of it too. And then he does have a furnace filter on the other side, just to catch the particles. But yeah, she still stinks. I was in there a little bit ago. I had to use the bathroom, and it was cloudy as shit. I really need to find out if there's a fan in this freaking, up in this wall. But I do notice they sell them at Farm and Fleet. It's very similar to that. You know, you can put a high-powered freaking fan in there. But so yeah. So I've been sitting outside. Well, I was waiting for this reefer truck to show up too. I was hoping to make some money. Well, then my dad stopped by, so I visited with him for a little bit. We had a bad storm last Thursday. My dad got caught in it. He was almost home. Ripped the awning right off his RV, but he had to drop this off. He's had it since last deer season. But yeah, look at my desk. I mean, this is all just dust. I had all this all cleaned off, you know. Oh, Wednesday's job. The lady come, set her checkbook down, wrote the check, picked it up, it was all covered in dust. You know, I can't have that. What if she would have sat down? I vacuumed the chairs, and they were dustier now. What if she would have sat down? So, Dad even bought me a box of shells. But, let's see if I can get this. I'm going to set this down. This is, was his dad's gun and his grandpa's gun. And my dad just bought me a scope. So, got a scope on her. He showed me his shoulder. It was all black and blue from shooting. He shot it last weekend. And he said, you know, when he ejects it, they have a tendency to fall back down, the empty shell fall back down inside, so I have to be careful of that. It's so hard with these top eject, but I really like this gun. Boy, this really added some weight to it. It's like twice as heavy. I just realized that. Holy crap. That's gonna kind of suck. I don't do a whole lot of walking. I do sit in my blind a lot, so. But yeah, that's a lot heavier. See, I loved it because you know, my scoliosis and I'm so skinny, I don't have a lot of muscle mass, and I don't have a lot of muscle mass, so it's a really nice gun to carry around. I've never had a sling on it, you know. I just carry it like this, usually in the woods, you know, or like that. Have my hand, you know, up here holding that. You know, got to duck down into some trees. You know, it's not a very tall gun. It's like at my head height, you know. Yeah, it would suck if it went off. You got to be careful with these. These are very touchy. I've had the gun for, well, how long have I had it? gotta get a hard case too. For this would be ideal. Never had to worry about it, you know, with it not having a scope. But now with a scope, and then I do haul it on the trailer when I first get out to my spot. But then my trailer and everything sits out there, my bike trailer, and so then I end up strapping this onto my bike. So yeah, I got a bunch of these made, and well, Dad set the gun down. I had a stack of them there, and they fell on the wet floor. But I've been handing these out. Good for one free hand wash. Includes exterior wash, remove bugging tar, scrub rims and tires, apply tire shine, and clean the glass inside down. I think they turned out pretty sweet. So I've been handing those out. Gave Jess a stack, gave my dad a stack. He'll stick out a bunch of the west side, Eau Claire, and Jess will hand some out, and then I've been putting some out in Fitness Center. Oh, Dwayne's back. Gotta go.